Hey Mouse Planet, it's Adrienne Vincent-Phoenix, and I am here in the Hyperion Theater with Mitch Atkins, the technical director for Frozen live at the Hyperion.
Hello.
Hello, good evening. For those of you who are going to be watching this not at 11:30 at night, it's really late. So we've all just seen the premiere of the show, and this is astonishing, frankly.
Wow.
It is really, I'm really impressed. It's wonderful.
Thank you so much for saying that. Yeah.
But you are the technical director, so what, in a nutshell, what does the technical director do here?
Yeah, I always explain it as the guy that gets to take the creative vision and turn it into something, reality. We don't do reality here much, but to turn it into a final product. So I get to take all the creative thoughts and make it into what you see before you. The technology, the scenery, all that stuff. So it's a fun job.
I work with creative people, so I kind of know that you probably got handed a bunch of Post-it notes and something vaguely saying, make something out of something.
They were pretty pictures, for sure.
I can imagine. You've rebuilt the theater from the looks of it.
Yeah, it is not Agrabah anymore.
No, it's not. We are not in Agrabah anymore, Dorothy.
And that was one of the cool things. It was very transformative. This is definitely not what people expected it to look like, I think. And the Aurora Borealis curtain that wraps around, it's really immersive. It's just a whole different feeling than obviously what it was before. And we like to think that it's appropriate for this show.
Oh, and it's fitting. It's a completely different show, and so new box of crayons,
Absolutely.
really. But when he talks about the Aurora Borealis screen, when you see the show, and to me, this was my own impression, I'm on Soarin' all of a sudden.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like, as certain scenes, and you're flying through them, and the screens all around you. You're just being surrounded by this vision.
Yeah, those moments are very effective. We have, of course, the LED wall upstage, and we have 8 other projectors that help, create those images around you.
I know that when this theater was built and when Aladdin came in, one of the things that they talked about was how there was so much fly space in the theater that there were the ability to use all of these large practical effects.
Yeah.
How were you guys able to incorporate that or take advantage of that, I should say?
The Hyperion Theater is just a beautiful space, and we're really fortunate to be able to bring this show here in this space. It's almost like a part of the show, right? But we took that amazing, huge stage and we packed it full of scenery, and we literally had to actually move out into the shop a little bit, to be honest with you.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a big show.
I can tell you, we were just backstage with Sven, and there are literally beach balls hanging from nets from things backstage, because it does look like you're just crammed in every nook and cranny.
Yeah, we're filling it up.
It looks like it. When people see a show like this, there are some things that's gonna look really complicated that was a super easy effect, really. There's some things that we as the audience who don't know any better are thinking, oh my gosh, that was such an easy effect, and you're backstage going, you have no idea how hard that was to pull off. Give me an example of something that was just way harder than it looks.
Well, actually, I would say that the staircase, it seemed like it was going to be a fairly straightforward scenic piece, and because of the automation and how big it is and the scale that we're at, I think that one was a big challenge. The way it moves and comes out over the audience, it's a pretty big moment that you kind of hold your breath with a little bit. It's a big showstopper. On the flip side of that, we've got kind of simple little things that are like old theater techniques, like do the magic, with, of course, video incorporated into it. But there's some really fun tricks. We had a good time coming up with ways to create the magic for this show.
Okay, if we can talk about the video for a second, we were just down talking with costuming, and there's that amazing sequence with Anna, which I just can't get over how that is just so beautiful, with where Anna is frozen.
Oh yeah.
And I know that there's some technical wizardry in that.
There is. We, of course, use video a lot for that effect, and we started out kind of knowing that was going to play a big role in it, but we tracked video to her, and it's pretty exciting. It's very new technology. It doesn't get used much, And I would say that probably in a theatrical production like this, it may be a first. I don't know. It's a pretty cool moment.
Yeah, it is. It's really nifty to watch, just to see that, and then to see the performers interact around her. And yeah, it's everything I thought it was going to be.
Oh, great!
Now, you've seen the show a million times. With technical rehearsals, I'm sure you've seen it a billion times. Where's the best seat in the house?
You know what? I love the mezzanine,
okay.
like where we are right now.
Yeah.
It's a great view. You get, because we do have textures and lighting and video on the stage, it's really a good place to see a lot of that. You know, you can, you get a great view of all the intimate moments, I think. It's really a good spot.
Okay. See, I always ask the tech directors, because they're the ones that sit there with the control board and they have to watch it over and over and over again. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely.
And thank you so much for the new show.
Oh,
they said
pleasure.
14 more years, so I guess you've got a little time to work on some other projects.
I get to rest now.
Yes,
That's
you get
great.
to rest now. So thank you so
right.
much for your time. And everybody come out and see Frozen live at the Hyperion right here at Disney California Adventure.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Bye.